What's up everybody, Max Scoville here, and in today's fix of gaming news, Cyberpunk 2077's major 2.0 update drops tomorrow, and CD Projekt Red has a tip for anybody jumping into it. Mortal Kombat 1's subpar Switch port has an update on the way, and we're defying gravity as we take a look at Zero G, presented by the Expanse, a Telltale series. There's a lot going on in Night City these days. Next week, Cyberpunk 2077's Phantom Liberty expansion drops, but tomorrow, the 3-year-old RPG is getting a big 2.0 update, and CD Projekt Red recommends starting a new save file to really get the most out of it. Posted on X by the studio's official customer support account, the statement reads, quote, "Hey Chooms, while you'll be able to continue the game with your current character on an existing save, we recommend starting a new game after Cyberpunk Game Update 2.0. Due to the number of changes, starting fresh will enhance your overall gameplay experience." Now again, this is totally optional. They're not making you abandon the V you've spent dozens of hours with, or necessarily saying it'll break your game if you keep using that file, but considering the update makes substantial changes to character progression and skill trees, you might be missing out on a whole new version of this game. Now, if you're dreading the thought of grinding through those first few hours all over again just to get to the part where the game finally opens up, you might want to hold off until Phantom Liberty drops next week. Much like The Witcher 3's DLC, you'll have the option to hit the ground running, getting dropped into the world at the appropriate level to jump right into the new content, but if you want to cruise around Night City and see how the 2.0 update affects the base game, that is also an option. IGN's review for Phantom Liberty went up this morning and we gave it a 9 out of 10, and the general consensus seems to be that between the expansion and the update, Cyberpunk 2077 is finally starting to resemble the game that a lot of people were hoping it would be at launch back 3 years ago. Speaking of rough launches and big updates, earlier this week we told you about Mortal Kombat 1's hilariously janky Switch port, which is probably a little bit less funny to anybody who actually spent $70 on that version, but good news, NetherRealm knows there's some problems and they have an update in the works. Speaking to BBC Newsbeat, creative director Ed Boon said, quote, "A number of the concerns of the issues that had come up will absolutely be addressed," adding, "It would have been ideal for us to have released the version that we absolutely wanted, but anything that we're finding a problem with is on our list and is going to be fixed." The Nintendo Switch version of MK1 was ported by Shiver Entertainment and Saber Interactive, and while IGN's reviewer Mitchell Saltzman scored the PS5 and Xbox Series versions of the game an 8 out of 10, he gave the low-res, googly-eyed Switch port a 3, which is not great. So he highly recommends the game on the new consoles, but Switch owners are probably best steering clear for the foreseeable future. Hopefully NetherRealm can get the fighter in fighting shape. It definitely won't ever be on par with the other consoles, but considering how well MK11 ran on Switch, it could see some major improvements, assuming they get some time to actually work on it. We will keep you posted when we hear more. Moving on, when you think of space, what comes to mind? The next frontier for mankind to explore and colonize? Astronaut food? Well, for me, it's Zero G. Call me basic, but I am done with gravity and how it affects my mass. Fortunately, The Expanse, a Telltale series, explores Zero G as a new gameplay mechanic. Float through space and scavenge derelict ships, walk on walls or ceilings. It's a trip literally exploring in any direction for clues. Uncover useful information and tools to bring back to the Artemis. What you find out there might save someone's life. Experience the thrills of Zero G for yourself today. The first 4 episodes of The Expanse, a Telltale series, are available now on Xbox, PS5, and the Epic Games Store. The 5th and final episode launches tomorrow, September 21st, so don't miss out. That is your fix for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. If you haven't yet, go check out our review of Cyberpunk 2077's Phantom Liberty expansion, and for all your gaming coverage, make sure you're following and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch. I'll see you later.